Virander Paul to address the august gathering.
Thank you, Anita ji. Good evening. There is a very popular saying in the Indian diaspora circles all around the world. For people who left India and settled abroad, regardless of why and how they left India, it's almost like an old adage, they say, and it goes like this. We may have left the shores of India, but India never leaves our hearts. It may sound like a refrain. It may even sound like pangs of nostalgia. But what can't be denied is that there's a lot of instinctive admiration and affection in it for India. And that's precisely what brings us together here today. Jambo everyone, namaskar. Our chief guest today, Honorable Dr. Kevin Desai, Principal Secretary, Department of East Africa Community in the Government of the Republic of Kenya, the Pravasi Bharatiya Divas awardees from Kenya, Mr. Firoz Nauroji and Dr. Vikas Heda, two Pravasi Bharatiya Divas awardees, Dr. Manubhai Sandaria and Dr. P.V. Sambaseva Rao, are unable to join us in person, but I'm sure that both are connected with us through Facebook Live. Mr. Sharad Rao, Mr. Asif Kareem, senior community leaders, I'm very happy to see our friends representing Hindu Council of Kenya, the HSS, Ramgarhia Sikh Board of East Africa, and also the Dawoodi Bora community. We are also happy to see here with us today our friends from the media and the entire Indian community in Kenya, many of whom are with us through Facebook Live. I extend you all a very warm welcome and bring each and every one of you greetings on the happy occasion of Pravasi Bharatiya Divas, the 9th of January. It's a day and date that has, over the last couple of decades, become such an essential opportunity in our national working calendar to mark the contribution of overseas Indian community in the development of India and also to strengthen their engagement with India even further. Like last year, the ongoing COVID pandemic has not really allowed us the usual celebration that we are used to involving the vibrant Indian community in this country, but we are delighted that we are able to connect with you to mark the occasion in the hybrid mode. I'm sure some of you may have watched the celebratory events today that were hosted from Delhi earlier in the day, various messages from our leadership, including our Prime Minister, our Foreign Minister, and other leaders, including the keynote address of the Minister of State for External Affairs, Mr. B. Muralidharan, on the theme of the role of diaspora youth in Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, where he highlighted that the highly motivated diaspora is volunteering to contribute to building new India. We are here today in the beautiful city of Nairobi, the capital of Kenya, a country with which we have a very special relationship. As two flourishing democracies, India and Kenya have developed a wide-ranging partnership in diverse areas. In recent years, thanks to the successful visits of our Prime Minister to Kenya in 2016 and the reciprocal one of President Kenyatta to India in 2017, the political understanding and commitment between our two countries has been raised to new high levels. A key and fundamental foundational element in this traditionally robust relationship that we have between our two countries has been the presence and active role of a thriving Indian diaspora in Kenya. It is commonly said and also believed that the histories of Kenya and the Indian diaspora in this country are very closely intertwined. India and Kenya are maritime neighbors. The very old maritime contacts over the great Indian Ocean, the intermingling of people from India's western shores and the Swahili coast, the coast of East Africa, are well documented. It's interesting to find that many words in the Swahili language have their origin in Indian languages. Thousands of Indians were brought to what is today Kenya to build the Mombasa-Uganda railways in the 19th and 20th centuries, much earlier than either of the two countries were independent. A large number of them stayed back. Their contributions to Kenya's economic development are also well known. Several joined the freedom struggle, and names of Makan Singh, Piogama Pinto, Chaman Lal, M.A. Desai, among others, are much remembered by those who care to study and appreciate the history of that period. We share a common legacy of struggle against colonialism. If we go deeper in the history of that period, we find many beautiful and moving stories of our diaspora of that time. Stories of courage, adventure, sacrifice, survival, enterprise, resilience and success. Our Prime Minister, during his official visit to Kenya in July 2016, in his speech at the business event, said that sweat of Indians has cemented the foundation of this nation. Indian blood has colored its wings of freedom. Now, these words of our Prime Minister reflect the historical depth of the special relationship that we have between India and Kenya. During the same visit, those of you who were witness to that very important event, our Prime Minister and his gracious host, President Kenyatta, were together at the Indian community reception, and that memorable public interaction in Kenya between the two leaders and the Indian diaspora, all at one place, was something that will be remembered for a long time to come. Both India and Kenya share the tradition of celebrating the lively diversity in both societies. The official recognition of people of Indian origin as the 44th tribe of Kenya has no doubt, in our understanding, deepened the sense of shared identity between Indian Kenyans and African Kenyans. As peace-loving, law-abiding and hard-working citizens of this country, their deep sense of belonging and loyalty to Kenya is most striking, it is most impressive. And it's a source of great satisfaction and encouragement for us that over the last many decades, the Indian diaspora here has proved to be a living bridge between our two countries. As you are all aware, we in India and around the world are engaged in celebrating Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. That is India at 75 years of India's independence. It's a major milestone in the history of independent India. And you may also have seen that here in Kenya, the engagement between the High Commission and the Indian diaspora in Nairobi and several other counties in the country has much intensified in regard to the celebrations, various celebrations dedicated to Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. On this occasion of Pravasi Bharatiya Divas, I would like to place on record our appreciation and grateful thanks to various community organizations for raising the profile and also for celebrating India 75 in various parts of Kenya. And in the last couple of months alone, as you know and remember, we have had a number of events, including a successful India at 75 cricket tournament together with Hindu Council of Kenya at the Sikh Union Rotary Club. Our friend Kamal is very much here. Thank you so much for joining that great effort, that great successful effort. We also had a festival of friendship at Premier Club together with multiple Indian origin communities, brought together, closer together through sporting events and recreation. We also had a bike rally from Nairobi to Mengai Theatre in Nakuru, a festival of Rajasthani culture, a cricket event at the Nairobi campus of Al Jamia Saifia of the Dawoodi Bohra community. Most recently, we had a program dedicated to the exercise of having 75 crores Surya Namaskar together with the International Federation of Yoga Professionals, the Kenya chapter of this organization, and also the Hindi Council of Kenya. A series of other celebratory events are being lined up, subject, of course, to the various levels of possibilities in view of the prevailing COVID situations. I would like to add that we sincerely count on the continued proactive support and enthusiasm and encouragement from the diaspora community for the remaining duration of India at 75. In the present times, no public conversation is complete without a reference to the coronavirus or the COVID pandemic. And when we talk of it, there is naturally a lot of concern, a lot of anguish for what a tiny little virus has done to the way we live and the way we work. But there's always a hope. We live in hope. And as the global fight against the coronavirus goes on, what I would like to stress here today is that there is tremendous potential for India and Kenya to work together on the road to post-COVID recovery. And here I would like to urge the Indian origin businesses and industry to come forward to explore new opportunities and also to try to ensure that no available opportunity is lost as we seek to restore and even raise the levels of the bilateral India-Kenya trade and economic engagement, which is something we believe it's good for India, it's good for Kenya, and it's good for India-Kenya relations. As I conclude, I would like to once again convey my best wishes and also assure that to assure the entire Indian community here in Kenya that we are proud of your achievements and accomplishments in various walks of life, and that we deeply value your contributions to India and the relationship between India and Kenya. With these words, I would like to thank you once again for making time for joining us, both those who are in this hall and also those friends who have joined us through Facebook Live, joining us at this wonderful occasion. And I thank you all.